Nah, not how I planned it, took them all for granted. Selfish prick, never gave a fuck, left them empty-handed. Someone track-minded, didn't see the damage, you were gone so fast. If you couldn't stand it, you abandoned. No matter what I tried, I couldn't break the code. I admit I struggled to take control. Remember that sacred oath that I took and I would never forget. Every night it runs circles round and round in my head. Even on those bad days, on my last legs, driving home through the Cascades on bad brakes, I said to myself, I'll be alright, I'll make it home. I did the time I wrote alone. Rapping in greasy bars, trying to be major league, but still stuck in the fucking minus, playing this make-believe. Sooner or later you gotta take the leap or taste defeat. I make the music, homie, it don't make me.
Now I'm on my feet again. Better things are bound to happen. All my dues surely must be paid. Now I'm on my feet again. Better things are bound to happen. All my dues surely must be paid.
Yeah, I gotta get out of town quick, cause every time I look over my shoulder, I see that crown big. Crown circling like a vulture, got me feeling trapped. I fucked up large, I know I wish I could take it all back, but I can't. A man's not supposed to ever do that. I turned into a monster, just saw black. I was so angry, I might lose it all. I choked you and threw you against the fucking wall. The way you looked at me with so much disgust, feeling sick to my stomach, so embarrassed I punched through the drywall. I'm not proud of what I did, I'm such a slime ball. Fucking douchebag, that's what you said. Now the house is empty and the love is all gone. Seems like a lifetime ago when the love was all strong. Bitter pill to swallow, yeah, I tried to be sweet. I promised to never hurt you, but I lied through my teeth.
Now I'm on my feet again. Better things are bound to happen. All my dues surely must be paid. Now I'm on my feet again. Better things are bound to happen.
How do you do? My name is Alfred Hitchcock, and I would like to tell you about my forthcoming lecture. It is about the birds